Hi everyone, my name's Gordon. I'm a chemical engineering PhD student and I research conducting materials, specifically polymers that conduct electricity, or a term you may be more familiar with, plastic that conducts electricity. And the reason I'm interested in this is you can make all sorts of cool devices from them, whether it be batteries or flexible solar panels, you name it. And those devices are really important to address our world's energy needs. And so right now, I'm going to take you for a quick walkthrough through my lab. This is what's called a glove box. This is where I prep all my samples because it has a very controlled atmosphere. And in science and experiments, you want to really know and be in control of all your variables. And so the ambient air has water, oxygen, nitrogen, argon, lots of things, and especially the water component, that can vary on a humid day or a dry day like today. And so it's very good for me to make and then measure my samples in here. And what you can see right here is a probe setup that I use to measure conductivity, which is very important for batteries and solar panels and other similar devices that conduct electricity. And so I measure my conductivity in this very controlled environment. Through the rest of the lab, you can see other very traditional things in a polymer or a chemistry lab. Here I have the computer that runs my instrumentation. Here is actually one of my samples. This gooey stuff right on top of these gold electrodes is actually my polymer. And then these electrodes you can see here are what allow me to connect to the polymer to measure the conductivity. And then throughout the rest of the lab are things that myself and my coworkers use, such as fume hoods, balances, and various chemicals and reactants to make our materials. I hope you enjoyed the quick tour of my lab, and I hope you enjoy building your solar cars. Remember, at some point, some scientist just like me, and perhaps just like you someday, was in a lab like this researching materials to create the solar panels that are going to power your cars today.